What's going on, YouTube? My name is Mr. Crippled, and today I'm going to be talking about Kali again. Now, I know what you're thinking, because of the title, because of the bait. You think I'm going to try to sit here and defend this character? Nah, this character's broken. And what I want to talk about with this character is why she's broken and what they could do to change this character. And before we get into the video, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And if you'd like to keep up with any future content, I will be leaving a link to my Twitch and my Discord in the description below. Now, let's just go ahead and jump right into it. There's three things that make this character absolutely freaking ridiculous. Okay? Two things. The first thing I want to talk about, which is the glaring thing, is... Hold on, let me go ahead and pop this. Is her ultimate. This ultimate is busted. Now, this ultimate has always been busted since Smite 1 because of what it gives you. It's immunity to death, which basically means if you hit 1 HP, you will stay at 1 HP until the ultimate is over, and then you get 15% of your health back. That's 1. Right? 2. It does an insane amount of damage. For a type of ultimate it's supposed to be, just a get out of jail free card, it does an insane amount of damage. I think with full intelligence, just by itself, it can do 30% of somebody's HP if they're squishy. That's 1. And then another thing that it does, if you look at right there, you're immune to death, you're immune to displacements, slows, and roots. So if she popped this ult, you're not getting away from her unless you have hard CC in the form of a stun or a mess. Alright? So Sobek pull, not gonna work. Hercules push, it does stun her, but she's not gonna get moved. What else? Kokokin 1, you're not getting slowed. There's so many things that she could just ignore with just the ult alone. And if that's not the icing on the cake, every hit it does applies the Rupture stack. And by now, you probably already know what Rupture does. It basically just makes her 3 hit harder and gives her a bigger, chunkier heal. And since she can apply this to everybody in an area with the ultimate, the second she hops in, hits her ult, and then hits her 3, she's not only going to nuke a bunch of people, but she's also going to get an insane amount of health back. Which brings me to my next point, the 3. The 3 should not do damage, right? And I'll go over more on that a little bit later, but I want to talk about why this move is broken, right? And in jungle practice, I can't really showcase this because for some reason in jungle practice, after you kill the first bot, it doesn't let you keep applying stacks. And they could have fixed this issue. Let me go ahead and test that right now. Yeah, see? After the first bot disappears, the Rupture stacks won't pop up on another bot, so I can't really explain this too much, so I'm going to have to showcase it with this. But with full damage, let's just go ahead and cut and show you a full damage build that's realistic that you can get online, and show you just how much damage this ability actually does.
Towers under attack.
Okay, that took a little bit of time because I had to get the stacks on, and just alone with this, right? If you look. If you do this, just this combo, right? I need you to pay attention. With full stacks of Rupture, 1,398. But Mr. Crippled, this is on a level 10 god, and it doesn't really have protections. Okay, well, let's just try it with somebody with no stacks because we can't really stack this item, right? We can't really stack it in the jungle, right? Just this alone, they're dead. No, without the Rupture stack even being on him, he's dead because the 3 does way too much damage. Right? And all that damage while you also can't die. And then the last thing I want to talk about with this character that really breaks the cake for this character is that she's the game's only true hybrid. What do I mean by that? Well, originally in Smite 1, the counterplay to this character was Bellona. Because this character solely relied on her auto attacks. Right? So you picked characters that A, had a lot of hard CC, and B, stopped her from being able to auto attack. That's how you checked Kali. Now, though, she is good with both the auto-attack build and an ability-based build. So, if she knows that running a auto-attack build, which a lot of people are naturally going to flock to at first, if she flocks to a auto-attack build, right, and then she sees this Bellona, she can instantly just switch to a ability-based build, and she'll still get the same results. And I know, there's been a lot of games right now that are out where you've encountered a Kali and she wasn't even that good, but she carried the game with top damage simply because of how much damage she does. So, how do we fix this? Well, the first and obvious thing is to change the scaling on this 3. Revert it back to Smite 1. She should not do as much damage with this ability as she does with the Rupture stacks. I think it's fine if she keeps the sustain, if they make the sustain on the ability that much crazier, and make it to where Rupture, instead of giving her extra, instead of making the 3 do more damage, it just increases the amount of strength scaling or intelligence scaling she gets from popping her 3. That way it will reward her, it will still reward her by giving a lot of damage off of this, but then still give her an auto attack based build, right? Give her an identity. She shouldn't just be both a mage and an assassin while doing auto attack damage and being unkillable. Like, that's just not fair. The other thing they need to do is, I think they need to increase the cooldown on the ult. Because an ult like this, being on a, what? With barely any CDR, on a 78-second cooldown is actually fucking insane. They need to change this. And they need to change how much damage it does. And I'm pretty sure y'all don't believe me when it comes to when I said that it does 30% health on its own. On its own, watch this. 30%. Just by itself. By itself. That's not including you getting hit. That's not including the tick damage you get from the 2. And the big-ass burst you get from the 3. That's just straight up not fair. And the worst part about it is that it's in an AoE. So no matter what, this is going to add value to the team, regardless if she dives in first and just instantly pops ult, because she's going to do damage to the entire team. And what makes this character even dumber is the synergy she has with other revive ults. For example, if you have an Aphrodite, a Princess Bari, and a Kali together, you're not killing that team. You're just not. There's way too much safety in that. Oh, but you could ban Bari, Kali, and you could ban, you know, Bari and Aphrodite, right? Well, there's still Khepri. Khepri can still do the same exact thing. And on top of that, we still have this take in consideration that Fire Giant still drops the Obsidian Dagger. And if she picks that up with any kind of revive comp, you're not killing her. Point blank period. There's no way to kill her. That crap is actually unfair. So, how do we fix this? I don't think they should take Obsidian Dagger out. Honestly, I don't think they should. I honestly just think that Obsidian Dagger shouldn't give you back your entire health bar. I think, especially with Kali in the game right now, Obsidian Dagger should only give you half health. Half. You still get the immunity, you still get the damage immunity, you still get the heal, you still get the get out of jail free card, but you're put at a health state where you still had to be mindful of what you're doing. Because a Kali with full health will not care. It does not matter. Because you can dump your full kit, ult. I'm alive. And then if I hit 1 HP with that ult, I pop fucking Obsidian Dagger, get all my health back, and then now you gotta deal with me all over again. That's not fair. What else can they do? Well, I think that the best way to make this character better, or to regularize her, is to nerf change the scalings on the Rupture, but increase the damage scaling she gets on her auto attacks. That way she's purely an auto attack based character, but significantly reduce the amount of damage that the 2 and the 3 do. That's just me. Now, I don't know what else they could do to this character to make her more fair. Honestly, I think she's just broken by design. A character with a get out of jail free card ult like this, in general, usually isn't fair to go up against. Like, just look at Aphrodite. Just look at Kali example. Who else? Princess Bari. The only character that has a get out of jail free card that isn't super broken is Khepri, and that's because Khepri is purely a support. So I don't know what else they could do to this character, but this character definitely needs some nerfs. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. What you think needs to be changed about this character. Thank you guys for watching, and y'all take care.